Good morning students, I welcome you all for the online class of economics. Today we will be going to continue the median only. Continuous series as I already introduced you. A simple class interval in that we have calculated the median, then we have proceeded to exclusive series, and then we proceeded to inclusive series conversion to exclusive series, and then calculation of median. Today we will be taking one more class of more than type of question, and we will calculate the median. First of all, how to arrange? Calculate the median from the following data. I think you can see the data which is there before you. How to convert it? See here student, when once again I want to remind you that when more than and less than type of question is given, it means it is the cumulative frequency given in the question, not the frequency, though it is the heading is same number of students. So how to arrange the data? First, calculate the median from the following data is given. More than 50 is given, means 50 and above. More than 40 it is given, that is given as 40. More than 30 is given, that is given as 98. So this way the class is given. Let us have the explanation how we will be getting there. First of all, this data is descending order. Let me arrange into ascending order, and then we will use the frequencies of the data. Okay. So let us arranging of the data. More than 10 means, see here, first of all, gap between the data. What is the gap? 10 gap is there. So this 10 gap, it is very clear. More than 10 means the class will be ascending order, but the class will be 10 to 20. The next class will be 20 to 30. The next class will be 30 to 40. Then 40 to 50, and so 50 to 60. This is the last class. Frequency, how you have to take? More than 50 means above 50 the frequency is 0. So this frequency will be same, F will be same. Okay, this F, sorry, once again I have to tell. I had made the class interval, and then I have noted down the frequency. As I said, that is 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, the class will be there. Frequency, more than 50 the frequency is 0, so here the frequency will be 0. Then more than 40, frequency is 40, so 40 minus 0, more than 40 means it includes the frequency of 50 also. Frequency of 50 has to be separated from frequency of 40. So 40 minus 0, the frequency will be 40. More than 30, it includes the frequency of 40 and 50. So we have to take the frequency only up to 30. That is 20 to 30. How you will take? 98 minus 40. 98 minus 40 if you will be doing, you will be getting 58. Okay. Then more than 20 means frequency of 30, 40, 50 included. Minus 8. 123 minus 128. Sorry, 98. You will be getting, that is the frequency 25. Then more than 10, it includes the frequency of 20, 30, 40 and 50. We have to take only a range of 0 to 10 frequency. How you will be doing? Subtract 165 minus 123. You will be getting 42. So this is a student how we get the frequency. I think now if the frequency came CF you are knowing, you can take the median very easily. Let us proceed to the median calculation. After this, as I explained you how the table is got. Now the next formula is same. Small m equals to size of n by 2 item we will be taking. So size of n by size I am not able to write here, but you have to write size of n by 2 item you have to write. And how much came? The total frequency at the last, that is 165. 165 divided by 2 if we will be doing, we will get 2 8 is a 16, 2 is a 4.5, 82.5. 82.5 lies in the C of 125. So median class is 30 and 40 and F is 58. Whereas C is the preceding class C of, that is 67. Now after getting all the values, we will substitute the values. Remember m equals to 82.5. Okay. The big formula of median is, what is the formula of median? That is m equals to m plus 1, sorry, What is the median formula in class continuous series? That is L1 plus m minus c divided by f into I m. ठीक है, L1 कितना है, how much is there? 30 40 is the median class. This is f and this is c. So 30 40 हम 30 is the L1, 40 is the L2, 30 is needed. 30 plus m 82.5 divided by 2 divided by f 58 minus c. How much is c? 67. Okay, here space is not there. 67 into I difference is 10. After substituting, if you came to know what is the substitution, how the substitution done, let us proceed with the formula. You can see size of n by 2 82.5 only came when we solved. Okay, size of this line you have to write completely. You cannot leave from any of the place. This is the rule of median. Size of 82.5 lies in that line also you have to write. Since 82.5 lies in the C of 125, therefore median class is 30 and 40 and F is 58, that you have to write. Then only you can write. Okay, solve. Okay, this line has to be written. Now you can substitute. We have substituted the values. After substituting values, we had substituted m equals to 82.5, c equals to 67, f equals to 58. Frequency was of that class was 58. L1 was 30. Difference 10 to 20, 20 to 30. This class difference is 30 to 40. How much difference is 10? So 10 difference is there. Okay. Now we will be solving the question. Now m how much got? 32.67. So this is the median, students. In continuous class, inclusive, exclusive, more than and less than, we completed every variety of median in individual series, discrete series, continuous class. Now we have to proceed with the find the missing frequency of the series when median is 28. Same as mean, we have calculating mean. In that question mean was calculated. We have to take the missing frequency. Let us proceed. Marks, number of student is given. From this f we will take CF. This is f, CF will be there. Here it is 5 plus 8 13, 13 plus x, let us be x. Okay, 13 plus x 13, 13 plus x, it won't be 13x, it will be 13 plus x. 13 plus 16, 29 plus x, 29 plus 29 plus x plus 6, it will be 35 plus x. How much is the total of frequency? Total of frequency is 35 plus x. Okay, let it be C here 35 plus x. Same is there, n equals to 35. Let us substitute in the formula. How we will be taking m, if we will be taking small m equals to n by 2 item. Size of n by 2 you can see there. 35 plus x1 divided by 2 item we have did. Now how we will be solving? It will be 35 plus x. We cannot solve because it cannot be divided. A variable cannot be divided by a number, and 35 is to be added with that number, then only it can be divided by 2. 35 alone cannot be divided with 2. Okay, so let us proceed with that n by 2 value. Size of n by 2, 35 plus x1 divided by 2. Mean is calculated. L1 m formula is L1 plus m by 2 minus CF upon f. Okay, CF how we are taking? 35 plus x1 lies in which so median is 28, it is given. It means that median lies in which class? How we can come to know that it is a median class? Because median is 28. So it lies in which class? Here it is CF is 29. 29 plus x1, more than 28 is there. So definitely this was the median class there. Okay, that was the median, that is 28. It lies in the 13 plus x1. So here 13 plus x1, the lower limit is 20 and frequency is x1. Sorry, let us calculate this median. Okay, let us proceed there. We will substitute the values of the median here. L1 how much I say? That was 20 plus m by 2 how much it came? 35 plus x1 divided by 2 minus CF how much came? That is C how much is there? Preceding one class 13 into I difference how much? 10 is there. Remember there, it is not written there. Divided by F how much is there? This F is x1. After substituting the values here, we will be getting cross multiply 28 minus 20 you do first of all. Take this 20 first of all from this side to this side. 28 plus is there, 20 plus is there, so here this side 28 minus 20 will be there, it is 8. 35 plus x1 by 2 and minus 38 will be written same. Now what we will be doing? This 2 we can make it, this is denominator, this is also denominator, we can multiply 2 into x1, 2x1, okay. 35 plus x1 minus 26, how 26 written? Has denominator, common denominator we have taken here 35 plus x1 divided by and 13 we have taken, so 2 13s are 26, okay. 35 plus x1 minus 26 divided by 2 into x1, 2x1 into 10. Let us proceed with the further calculation. Here what we can do, into 10 is there, we can either into 10 can be here taken, divided by 10 it will be happening, or we can proceed there has 8 denominator we can take 1, 35 plus x1 minus 26, 35 minus 26 you do, 9 will be there, 9 plus x1 divided by 2x1 into 10. I think now it is clear how I calculated. 2x1 will be proceeded here, okay. 2x1 into 8, 8 into 2, 16, 16x1 equals to 10x1, 10 into 9, 90. The bracket will be opening. How I will be explaining once again this line. This line I will be going to explain you what happened. 2x1 into 8 has been did, to it has been removed here, equals to 10 into 9, 90, plus 10 into x1, 10x1. Have you understood? Now 2 into 2x1 into 8, it will be 16x1 plus 90 plus, sorry, it will not be plus, equals to 90 plus x1, 90 plus 10x1. 10x1 we will move here, that will be 16 minus 10x1, 16x1 minus 10x1 equals to 19. How much will be? 6x1 equals to 90. 90 divided by 6, it will be 50. So this is the missing frequency which we were not having, okay. So this way we had calculated the missing frequency, student, how the missing frequency has been calculated. Now we will be proceeding to location of median by the graph method. I will only tell the rule because it is not needed for our study. The median has to be made in the graph. So I am leaving this topic. Median can also be determined through the graphical presentation of data in the form of graphs or ogives. This may be done in the following two ways: less than or more than ogives and the median. As per this method, a frequency distribution series is first converted into a less than or more than cumulative frequency. In the case of ogives, data are presented graphically to make a less than or more than ogive, and by two item of the series is determined from this point. On the y-axis of the graph, a particular perpendicular is drawn to the right to cut the cumulative frequency curve. The median value is the one where the cumulative frequency curve is cut corresponding on the x-axis. Less than or more than ogive curve and the median when we are calculating. This is the graph determination of the median in simultaneous graphical presentation of both of the less than and more than ogives. Mark the point E where the ogive curves cut each other. Draw a perpendicular from that point on the y-axis. The corresponding value on the x-axis would be the value of median. I am leaving because this topic is not needed, not compulsion for our learning, so ogives are not needed. Let it be median. One question is there for the graphically, but you calculate it the practically by the formula of m median, that is m equals to n by 2, and then the second formula, that is m equals to L1 plus m minus c divided by f into I. That only you proceed. Mathematical properties of median. When we learn, student, there are following mathematical properties of median. Very first property says the sum of deviations of the item from median ignoring sign plus minus is the least. Is the last example. The median of 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 is 8. The deviation from 8 ignoring plus minus is 120, 4, 2 and 0 to 4, and total is 12. This total is smaller than the one obtained if deviations are taken from any other value. Thus, if deviations are taken from 7, the corresponding value would be 31135, while ignoring plus minus ns, and the total is 13. Here in Miss median, we are ignoring the plus minus sign. In the mean, we were not ignoring. We were taking the addition of negative values, and then we were doing the addition of positive values, and after last we were doing the addition of both negative and positive values together. But in median, we are ignoring the deviations. Okay. Merits and demerits of median is that merits, it is easy to calculate, it has a definite value. The value of median can also be determined typically, graphically. It is not affected by all the extreme observation. It can also be calculated even in some case of missing values. Demerits, when we say for calculating median series, is to be arranged either in ascending order or descending order. It takes much time. It is not suitable for algebraic treatment. If the values are not uniform, then it may lead to fallacious results. Means false result. It is affected by fluctuations of items. Now I will be proceeding to partition value based on median principles. Partition value what? Partition value divides either the series into 2 equal parts, that is a median, or either into the 4 equal parts or 3 equal parts. When we divide the series into 4 equal parts, it is known as quartiles. Quartiles are those values of the variate which divide the total frequency into how many parts? 4 equal parts. Beside that, as a series, a Hasmas series is there that can be divided either in quartiles, octiles, deciles and percentile. Octiles means 8, decile means 10, percentiles means 100. Characteristics of partition value. Quartiles are average of parts of the series, whereas an average is representative of the whole series. For example, the first quartile is the average of first half of the series, and third quartile is average of the second half of the series. Thus, quartiles are not averages like mean and median. They help us in understanding the various items are spread around the median. Therefore, the special use of median partition values is to study the dispersion of items in relation to the median. That is, in understanding the composition of a series. Measures Q1 and Q3, how we have to take formula, very nicely it has been explained. You note down this formula in this way only, as there are 3 series: individual, discrete and continuous series. Individual, discrete and continuous series formulas are given very nicely. This formula is together of the continuous series, na? Okay, as m, small m we were getting and big M, same way this is the formula of continuous series. 2 formulas are there. For individual and discrete, 1 formula is there. Individual series, let us have the formula. There the Q1 can be calculated as m plus 1 by 4. 2 where we are taking median, here 4, because 4 equal parts. Size of discrete series, size of item will be m plus 1 by 4th item. Okay, but Q3 if we will be taking, Q3 formula for individual series is Q3 equals to 3n plus 1 by 4 item, where discrete series the formula is 3n plus 1 by 4 item. Only the difference is here 3 must not multiply, third part we not taking, first part so no value is there, but here third value we have been taking, so same formula but 3 will be multiplied. In continuous series, where the formula is size of item, formula is m by 4th item, formula Q1 equals to L1 plus I by F Q1 minus C. M minus C we were taking, here Q1 minus C will be there. Okay. For quartile 3, Q3 the formula is, here n by 4 we were doing, here we will be doing n by 4 but into 3. As I said, in Q3 the same formula which is Q1 is there, but here 3 will be multiplied because we are taking the third time of that. Okay, Q3 formula for continuous series, the second formula is, means after calculating this value we have to substitute this in this big formula, that is L1 plus I by F, that is bracket Q3 minus C. Q3 we had calculated this Q3, that will be coming in here. Okay, and minus C you know preceding 1C. What is Q1? The quartiles is symbolized with Q1 and Q3. Okay, small q1 here it will come, Q1 equals to, and here Q3 equals to. Have you understood? This value only will be substituted in Q1 and Q3. So this was for today's class, student. I hope you have understood what I explained. Next class I will be going to explain the partition value. For today's class this much only. Have a nice day.